Alright guys, if you haven't caught my video from a few days ago of fragrances I'm anticipating, one of the fragrances I featured in that video or discussed in that video is Silver Oud, and I was anticipating this one. Well, I have one here, Silver Oud from the house of Amouage, and I'm going to let you know all about this very smoky, dark bad boy. So if you're curious to learn about Silver Oud, then please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. Yes, today it's all about Silver Oud from the house of Amouage. This is a fragrance I've been anticipating. It's a fragrance created by Cecile Zarokian. This is the second fragrance Cecile Zarokian created for Amouage. The second one, or the first one, is Material, but this one is so different than the other, and I'm going to let you know what the differences are. And as I said, it's a dark bad boy, very, very mysterious kind of fragrance, very, very smoky, and it's intense. It's an intense experience. So I'll let you know all about Silver Oud, but before I do, if this is your first time tuning into my channel and you still haven't subscribed to the channel, please do click the subscribe button below and also click the bell so that you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. So how many of you are fans of the house of Amouage? Do you know the library collection from Amouage? This is part of the library collection, and I've been, as I said, I've been anticipating this one, and I like fragrances created by Cecile Zarokian, so this one was interesting to me. But when I heard the word Silver Oud in the name, or saw the name Silver Oud, I thought it might go metallic. This does not go metallic whatsoever, but it's definitely an intense experience, definitely dark, smoky, mysterious, as I said. And if you like dark, smoky, mysterious fragrances that, focus on woods and ambers, then this is definitely one for you to try. So this is a 2021 launch created by Cecile Zarokian. It's a woody ambery fragrance. The concentration is Eau de Parfum. Price and size, 50 ml for $305. And as I read on the Amouage website, this is only coming in a 50 ml size, not 100 ml. At least that's what I read. I don't know if this is a temporary thing or if it's a permanent thing, but this fragrance comes in only in a 50 ml. And that's a little disappointing to me. I'm not sure why that's happened this way, but there might be issues with the materials that they use in this particular fragrance. The ingredients might be very expensive so that they can only produce a 50 ml. So I didn't get into figuring out why that is. But either way, 50 ml, $305. Top notes for this are Patchouli molecular distillation, Cypriol essence, Virginia cedar essence, heart notes, Oud Assam essence, vanilla Madagascar absolute. Finally in the base notes, Ambrarome, Birch essence, Guaiac wood essence, Castoreum. So if you listen to the notes, I didn't read any fresh notes whatsoever. I also did not read any, aromatic herbal notes, although the technicality with Cypriol can be considered aromatic, but I'm not reading anything that's fresh. I'm not reading anything that's overly aromatic, herbal. This is all dark notes right up top. It comes in a very dark bottle, and it's very, very smoky colored looking, so you are getting exactly what the bottle represents, and also in the notes, all very, very dark notes. So the fragrance starts off, with the Cypriol intensely up top, lightly with the patchouli, and Cypriol has a very distinct kind of papyrus, patchouli, vetiver, oud kind of a smell all combined together. I picked this up here. So this is pretty much what's running the show here, and I find that this particular fragrance represents Cypriol perfectly, with the oud, of course, because this also has a pretty prominent oud note. So Cypriol with the patchouli and the cedar is what's kind of working together, but dominantly it's the Cypriol note, and in the heart we're getting this oud experience. It's definitely coming in. It's lots of oud with very, very faintly light of vanilla. And of course the previous fragrance that Cecile Zarokian did for Amouage, Material, focused on vanilla, but I'm not getting much of a vanilla experience here. It's basically there to just lightly sweeten up things, because this in the end, as I said, is a very, very dark, dark experience. It's dark woods. Just imagine you're probably somewhere where it hardly, the sun comes out. It's just a dark, smoky kind of experience that way. Fires burning, just very, very, just think of the nighttime while fire's burning, but I'm just thinking more of a daytime experience with lots of darkness. That's the experience I get with this. In the woods, smoke, and things like that. Finally, in the base notes, it gets really, really smoky, but they do mention Castoreum here in the base notes. I'm picking up the Castoreum up top. I feel like Castoreum is pretty prominent in this fragrance. It's also kind of competing with the OUD. So with the Castoreum, I'm picking up lots of leathery undertones. Castoreum is used to create the leathery smells, and well, it used to be. I'm not 100% certain this is an authentic or true Castoreum, but this is a very, very leathery fragrance experience, and there's no mention of any leather notes, but I get a very musky Castoreum Animalic leathery experience with this fragrance, in addition to that oud and then also that the Cypriol note at the top. So if you like a very dark, smoky leather experience, this is the one you should try. This is basically what this fragrance experience is. It does get musky, it does get animalic, but it's a bearable kind of animalic. You can tolerate it because in the end that smoke in here, the smokiness, which I think is coming from the birch, or perhaps the oud, because oud can go smoky. Maybe even the Cypriol, but I think it's the birch and also the oud. Just kind of pretty much tones down the kind of animalic qualities of that Castoreum note in this. So in the end, it's a very, very dark experience. I can also go to the extent of saying this is a different take on something like Interlude Man, where basically they strip away a lot of the sweet notes that there are in Interlude Man, even that kind of oregano note, and just leave you with nothing but darkness. And that's kind of what it is. I'm not saying this is something that was done on purpose, like it's not like something to recreate Interlude Man, but I think this is kind of in that line, you know, that's the kind of fragrance this is. And if I remove the sweetness and the aromatic spicy herbal touches from that fragrance, it's kind of what you get with this one. So it's an intense experience. A little goes a long way. It does get musky. It does get very, very dark and smoky. And those are pretty much my thoughts on this one. It is an intense experience. I think Cecile Zarokian has done a great job creating this fragrance. I think I just find it personally a little challenging to wear this. I have to be in the right mood to wear something like this. And my favorite note is vanilla. One of my favorite notes is vanilla, so I kind of prefer material over this one because it's easier to wear, but there will be those moments that I want something completely dark, smoky, mysterious, even musky animalic, then I would pull for something like Silver Oud. So those are my thoughts on Amouage Silver Oud. Now that you've watched this video with a brand new haircut, what are your thoughts? What do you think about this fragrance, Silver Oud? Do you like the idea of it? Does it sound great to you? Would you get a sample or try and figure out a way to sample this particular fragrance? It's currently selling at Amouage on their website. And for what I read, I believe this is going to be a Harrods exclusive for a month, and I think it's getting a rollout after that. So pretty much the only place you can buy it now currently is off of the Amouage website, and I didn't see it on Harrods website yet, but most likely it'll go up there as well where you can have a chance at buying it. But I think it's in store currently. I could be wrong about that. So if you are near a Harrods, or near the Harrods, not a Harrods, please check. Anyway, those are my thoughts for Silver Oud from Amouage. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you like the idea of it. Now that you've watched this video, does it sound too dark for you? Put a comment down so I can find out. I'm going to do a video on a few fragrances in similar style, so stay tuned for that video to hit very soon as well. But either way, thanks so much for watching today. If you have any questions or comments, please do list below. Please like this video, please share it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.